happening?
Not too much, Tony. Just enjoying our first snow of the season.
Nice, nice. First snow of the season. Oh, it's winter
Yeah,
time. We're getting closer and closer. We're not winter. We're still in the fall. We're
I
still
know,
about a
right?
month away from winter.
The good thing is it probably won't stick around for a while. So that's good. So
Yes,
it's a
yes.
little bit warm.
Hopefully,
Yeah, yeah.
warming up there. So I remember when you used to do it. I remember when we first started. You were doing the shows. You were freezing. I don't know where it
Oh,
was.
tell me about it. In
Yes,
January? Yeah.
yes.
I'll,
I
I'll
remember
come
that.
on. I'll come on with my stocking hat on here in
There
January.
we
Yeah.
go. Getting ready for that. All right, we're going. Speaking, we're going to the ice tonight here over in. Boy, I got a buddy that lives out that way near Edmonton, so you don't have it as bad as they have over there. Just think about it. You
Oh,
could be
oh
farther
no,
north.
that's for sure.
You could
Yeah,
be
we got a
farther
whole bunch
north.
of ice and snow.
Edmonton here hosting the
Oh.
Kings here. We got the Oilers here minus 145 total is 6.5.
Yep, so you're getting another hockey pick with me here again today. These LA Kings, they're coming off probably one of their worst defensive performances, of the season, a 5-6 loss to the Flames, and that snapped their highest win streak of the season of 4 games there. But, these Oilers are also trying to snap their own kind of streak. They have a 3-game home losing streak. And it's their first, it's their longest one in over a year. And in that time span, they got to play a little bit better because they've surrendered, at least one power play goal in 13 of its 16 games. And because of that, they rank 30th in penalty kill percentage. The Oilers, they've lost 5 games. And when they've done so, they've allowed more than 5 goals in each of those games. But the good thing is that they have been putting up about 3 goals or so in about each of their last 5 games here. The Kings are also, I think, going to be able to put up some goals here in this one. They scored more than 4 goals in 3 of its last 5 games here as well. I know that the under, if you take a look at this, historically head to head has kind of cash. It's 19-9. But if you take a look at where these two teams have been recently, I mean, the Kings here, 7-1 last 8 games to the over, and the Oilers 3-0-1 in the last 4 home games to the over. Tony, we're taking the over 6.5 goals here today.
All right, over 6.5 goals, and I think I saw a score last night, like 5-2 early second period in this one. And I said, "Oh, with Calgary and the Kings, another bad defensive performance." We can confirm now it will be Peterson in goal here for the Kings, and I got to give the Kings credit. I didn't even want to watch the game when I got the first score. I'm not going to even watch it. 5-2. Let me watch. I think I was going to watch there were some Big West teams in action. I think Loyola, Marymount, and Irvine got the last TV over the Kings game because I was disgusted when I saw that 5-2 early second period. I said, you got to be kidding me. You give it up 5 goals in 22 minutes of hockey. You're not going to get on my TV tonight. And then,
Right.
and lo and behold, I see the final 6-5. I said, wow, they stayed. They got it within a goal. They were late last night in a really high-scoring affair.
Yeah, I mean, it just was a little bit too late with it, getting the goals back there. They would have kept that win streak alive. I know, Quick, he's been a little bit better than Peterson. I think Peterson's been allowing about 4, Quick about 3. And it's kind of the same thing here. I think Skinner has been confirmed now over Campbell. Campbell is allowing 4 goals. Skinner here 2.5. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters much who's in goal here right now with the way these teams have been playing offensively and defensively. Should be sticking to trends here today, hitting the over.
Hitting the over, even though Iafallo has been one of their scorers, but he's been out for what they can still score without him. They got a lot of centers out there. Kopitar, Donald, but anyway, we're going to see here the Kings here and Oilers over 6.5. The way they looked there in the last night's game would not be surprised. We could get this one over and after 2 periods. the way the Kings have looked over 6.5. This one will have a start time here of 10 Eastern time, and I know TNT's hoping for that type of game again. They would love. They
Of
would love
course,
a
right?
6-5, 7, 8-7 old school before your time on old school's 80 scores with the Gretzky Oilers and the Mario Lessard Kings, which was just they had. That's when the term offensive defenseman was invented when they saw
Oh,
LA
really?
Kings.
Okay.
Yeah, well, actually, that's when I first heard it. Is when you would see the Kings defensemen. They were all off. They used to call them offensive defensemen. That was a nice way of saying they sucked defensively. So,
Right. They're there to score goals. That's it.
that's it. They're there to score goals. You'd had some wild scores back in those days. Bernie Nichols and all those guys that played back in those days. Anyway, Kings Oilers over 6.5. This one will have a start time here of 10 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. We're showing great results in the NHL. We got a national TV card tonight on TNT with 3 there. A 10-game board here from the NBA. Of course, every day we're going to have a lot of college basketball here midweek. You can expect that, as well as some action as well. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, now I feel bad because I feel like I missed out on some good hockey, So, yeah, I mean, that sounds like it was pretty fun there back in the day. Plus, I think there was a lot less, care for injury and such as well. So,
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, came off a nice day yesterday, 4-1 in hockey. Just missed last night with those Ducks beating me in overtime, or I would have swept my card. But yeah, plus 722, I think, in the NHL here this month. So today, go ahead and pick up my one play on this little small hockey card. You can get that guaranteed best bet for only $15 here. And again, if I don't win, you get your money back or credits back to your account. But we're planning on taking this one with a victory lap here tonight. So I also have some NBA on the slate, a three-pack, including my best bet. And again, I'm running really close here for the NCAA basketball, because for me, I always like to get stats, gather them. I'm getting really anxious because all of my preseason stuff is doing really, really well. But I, of course, don't just make picks to make picks. I want to make sure that what I'm putting out there is quality. So we're getting so close. So why not, get ready for that and get a 7-day pass. You'll definitely be able to get some of my first out NCAA college basketball picks for some tournaments here coming up. I had some nice ones again. My University of Nebraska Omaha plays Ball State. I'm hoping that they're able to keep their covering streak alive tonight. Not so sure with that Ball State team. They look a little tough, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, please go ahead and get one of those longer term packages. Tony always suggests, maybe like a 30-day, because that one there would give you the biggest bang for your buck in all sports. Getting, the whole turkey week in there as well. So yeah, stop on by to Tony'sPicks.com and get one of those long-term passes, and be sure to use the promo code TonyT at checkout.
That's right. So again, I'm with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Picks. Of course, you want to use that promo code TonyT at checkout. That'll save you 20% off. And of course, right now over at Tony's Picks, Mindy has plays up there right now from the NBA. He's got a monster best bet up there right now. Of course, a profit guarantee on there, as well as a 3-pack from the NBA coming off a winning night here in the NBA. And of course, she comes in with the best bet on this 3-game card from the NHL. Only 3 games, so there's only one best bet up there from Mindy. But don't worry, there'll be some bigger cards coming up from the NHL. So get on board with Mindy's best bet here. Kind of a monster winning performance over the last 7 days in the NHL. So great time to get on board with Mindy. Now, what you may choose, Mindy was talking about, is a longer term pass. She has a lot of seasonal passes you'll see as you go through her profile page there as well. But you get down to the 1 month all sports pass is what we're talking about right now, especially with all these sports overlapping. It's a great time to get on board with Mindy's 30-day all sports pass, and what you'll get there is all of Mindy's premium plays for 30 days. That would include all the NFL, right? We're getting right into Turkey Week next week, as well as college football. Exciting times right now in college football. The final 2 weeks of the regular season. Then we get into the championship, the conference games there coming up. So great week here, 3 weeks coming up here from college football. That's also covered with that 30-day all sports pass, all our NBA. Just getting ready to roll here with college basketball. We're getting into some of these feast week matchups. We're starting to get teams playing 3 to 4 to 5 games. So starting to get our data collected. The numbers girl. So we need data. We need data out there, right? It's great to read all the preseason magazines and but no, I need to see data. Don't throw the K. That's it. Keep those preseason magazines on the rack. So she's looking for. She needs her numbers. So there you go. So get on board with Mindy here. She'll have her college basketball ready to roll here in just a few more days when she gets some more data on these teams. Of course, our NHL as well. So get on board with that 1 month pass, and we're going to save you some money here when you use the promo code here, TonyT at checkout. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then get signed up. Then you're going to land right here on this page, which is Mindy's handicapper page, profile page, if you would. And of course, you'll be able to see Mindy's profile about her, and then of course all her great records. And of course, again, what you see there in orange will always be at the top. These are the one-day passes that she has up there for one day. And those are profit guaranteed, meaning they must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for site credits. And as you go down further, you'll see seasonal passes and longer term passes. Those are in yellow. Those are not profit guaranteed because they're sold at such a discount. So there you can see that you can always see the longer term passes. We mentioned the 1 month passes are your best value right now, especially this time of the year with all these sports overlapping. And a great time to get on board with Mindy. All right, Mindy, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy.
Yeah, that's right. And I always get to this part where I can't remember what I put in for my free pick, but it is out there. It's in another sport besides hockey. I can't remember what it is right now. But yes, you can get another pick over there at Tony's Picks Mindy on my Twitter account. Please go ahead and subscribe, and then go ahead and give me a follow. And then how about a retweet as well? So we get, our fan base here built up a little bit. You can also find me and Ramon on the morning show every Saturday through Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Time, where we go over almost every game on the card. So we're not going to know what to do with ourselves once, college football goes away, right? Oh, we'll just expand it into college basketball, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a great time on the morning steam. We have lots of regulars, lots of folks in there, giving us information, giving us their picks. Always having folks winning in there. So it's been a lot of fun. And again, we get to, get breaking news like we did this morning. We also get, players ins and outs, big major line movements over the evening. So yeah, it's a good time. So please come watch our show.
That's right. Watch the show here. Is that Whitney?
This is Whitney.
Whitney. Oh, cute Whitney. I don't even want to put my face on the screen. I love this screenshot right here. So get on board right now with Mindy over at Tony's Picks. Of course, Tony's Picks Mindy there is the Twitter account. And of course, you want to check her out with Ramon here on the Morning Steam, Saturdays through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We got their show again coming tomorrow live. A lot of content up there today. They ran through the college basketball, a handful of college basketball games, the NBA card in its entirety, as well as the NHL. Got into some college football as well. I mean, a lot of content today on the show.
Yeah, I have to get her jersey back on because it's pretty cold. But yeah, I mean, the Morning Steam team, we've done really well if you look at our record over the last week, and also have quite a few plays in here for today. So I think me and Ramon, we're really seeing the card well. We're just, like I said, we're hitting those early games here in NCAA college basketball. We have 2 plays tonight, in the NCAA college football, and then quite a few, like a 5-pack for NBA, and then also have a couple for NHL here as well, I think. Maybe we didn't do any NHL today. I can't really remember sometimes.
I think you did.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, you did three college basketball, and you got right through. Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's tough. It is tough to recall everything.
Yeah, so again, I think you can always find, something that you like at tonyspicks.com. You are able to go ahead and get the Morning Steam packages as well if you don't have time to get through the whole show, because usually we run about an hour and 20, hour 30, depending on, usually get through about 30 games or so. So if you don't have time, please make sure you go ahead and get over to tonyspicks.com. It's really easy. You can go to the All Cappers tab, just hit the Morning Steam, and then you can find a variety of packages. We do have also the 1 game guaranteed best bets for sale as well. And yeah, check us out on the podcast.
Yeah, a lot of you are working at this hour, so when you're driving home, the Hour Plus show, you can listen in its entirety on your way home. Just Bluetooth it into your speakers and get the entire rundown tonight on the Morning Scene from NBA, as well as hockey, as well as a few of the college basketball notable games and more. And of course, look ahead from college football because there's 63 games and they do them in advance. So check them out. All right, Mindy, as always, great having your show. Let's get Whitney bundled up, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yep, and we start NFL card tomorrow, so make sure you check us out.
Check out the NFL early games for tomorrow. All right, Mindy, you and Whitney have a great day, and we'll talk with you tomorrow.
We will. Bye-bye.
Bye, Mindy, Hahne.